It's great for a guitar.
It sounds good, and the tracking's quick. It seems a lot more quicker and a lot more stable than.
Yeah, well, we have our ways of doing things here in this lab that we didn't have in 1976.
Oh, is that when the first octave divider?
Yeah, the first OctaveDivider. George Merriman from Dan Armstrong and George Merriman, the Dan Armstrong boxes actually did most of this, except for the stabilizing circuit.
Mm-hmm.
And we've just kept to the original design and made it a little more sophisticated, made it easier to mix up mixed sounds, and put a few more features in it. And it's getting a lot littler. This is going to look big compared to the size of what this is going into, the regular pedal board size.
So one of my favorite features of the original edition, of course, is the green ringer, and a Dan Armstrong effect that we all know and love. Frank Zappa had it built in his guitars.
Built in his guitars?
Yeah, he had that actually coming off his pickups, and just really love that tone, and I do too. And I love it in the OctaveDivider. I also had built my own. I've taken an old green ringer and put it into an MXR box just to have, you know, when I was playing in a band, we did some Hendrix, so I didn't have an Octave yet. I had the green ringer, and that was.
And the green ringer actually helps you to make octave above.
Yeah. I
So,
find
I don't believe. How do you do that?
it's you know, I figure everybody knows this, but
I can do it.
well, we'll turn the ringer circuit up, and I'll leave the bass in that. So what I find, and it helps, it gets more exaggerated the more you can drive it before or after the circuit. But usually I'll put my pickups into the front position and just roll my tone all the way off, and that helps me.
That's a secret.
I'm
yeah,
gonna turn the
that's
bass down a little bit, and here's the secret. And you get with the double stop.
That's when the ringer is doing its interval thing.
There it is. The Hendrix, and that's where I kind of like that. A little bit more drive in there if you. You know, a little bit more overdrive.
I wonder, can you play some thick sounding with the bass on and get it so that the bass, not understanding the chord structure, sort of fades out and lets you play polyphonic music?